Greetings, and once again welcome back to the Insanity. Now I have fast forwarded 25 minutes since last episode, and that is the time it took for me to realize that I'm an idiot, as usual. First thing I'm gonna do here is that I'm gonna add some more grods to this, just to make it go a bit faster. And then we have a couple of issues. Surprise, surprise! First of all, we shall go to episode just started and things are already not going as expected. Great. Very well. I'm already taking the wrong path with the train, but anyway. Oh, look at... Wow, we have science incoming. That's nice. Here I would like to change this to actually provide threshold 5000, just to get this running a bit quicker. And then I would like to research shale oil developments for no particular reason whatsoever, just because I think it's useful or will be useful. But I've been wrong before, so we shall see. Next up, I'm gonna fix these modules at Ralesias. And then I'm gonna fix a very, very big issue. And once I'm here, I should also expand the Tupra a little bit. And then it feels like I'm going to sneeze. Yeah, at least I saved you from that one. I turned up my microphone so I didn't sneeze into the microphone. You're welcome. Anyway. Here we have 66 Tupras. That's really nice. Time to get some more things started here. Oh, not many things, but some things. Okay. Have these over here, please. Take care of those for me. I'm sure they will be useful eventually. So we need 5 input and we get 4 output. That's fine. That means that we can use this. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. I think bloop is my favorite sound in this game. Please copy those for me. Thank you. And thank you. Oops, manure bacteria, of course. Yay, we have pipes. Robot seems to have been doing a good job in those 25 minutes. Somewhat of a good job, at least. Yeah, I think I've already used some things. Alright, is that it? We shall see. I think this should be it. If this one completes now, it will output there, which will input there. Whoops, this one doesn't have any water. Now you have water, you have everything. Okay, good. Very well, going down to the Keysalk. Then the main thing for this episode is going to be, hopefully, famous last words, the rare earth processing. Here you go, have some release. Yes, here you go. Friend of yours made these. Thank you! Alright. Now for the big thing. The very, very, very big bug. Which is a very, 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 very big oopsie. So our last episode was very successful, where we finished 2 researches. That's not bad. But in order to finish some more researches, yeah, we have this problem already. Screw it. See here, we have oxygen here, and we do not have oxygen here, and now we have oxygen there. And the reason that this bloody thing is full is because of a crazy, stupid, very, very crazily stupid connection over here. Yeah, sorry, I will waste those for now. But I will add a pie tank. Damn, I can't see anything. Pie tank, there you are, thank you. Please add there. And now, here's the thing, that this thing is only active when there is molten iron less than molten steel. But the thing is that we only have one molten steel producer thingy, kind of, which leads to it not being very good, essentially. So that's why I would like to take a little timer thingy, and I think I've learned a more compact way of doing a proper timer. So here we have the tick, and here we have like the period. So if the period is 1000 and the tick is 1, let's see what happens. If 1 is less than the period, if the tick is less than the period, output the tick. And the tick is added by 1 every time. So, ta-da! Now this will count to 1000, which I might admit was maybe a bit much, but it will count to 1000 and then it will automatically reset, because then 1 is no longer less than 1000 and then it starts over. Excellent! Very compact, very nice. Thank you, Factorio Wiki. So, what does this mean? It means that we can get some things from our things. Thank you. So if 1 is less than 500, this one can be active. And it currently is, because it's not connected to anything. And then we'll just connect it here. So now it's not active, but soon it will become active, and then it will just keep rotating like this. See, now it's active. Perfect, thank you. Which means that we can remove this red wire for now. And yeah, then this one can just continue pumping all the time, maybe? I don't know, maybe not. You know what? Probably not. So if that one is less than 500, was it less? Yes, it's less than 500. Then this one should be more than 500. Now I know what you're thinking, but Simon, what about if it's equal to 500? Well, if it's equal to 500, it will just have to fill up the containers for 1 tick. Very well. I think this should mean that we have very nothing in terms of molten iron and molten steel. But at least now we should be getting some more, hopefully. I guess the reason why I'm not getting that much is because I simply didn't have any container containing things along the way, basically. So, yeah. If only I had stored a bunch of molten iron, then I would have gotten a whole bunch of it now. But very well. I think we are done with the bug fixing over here. Let's move on to the quenching area, where we have another little small problem. Oil burner, no, that's not it. Burner, yes please. The problem, and this is related to other things I'm gonna fix later, is that this one is filled with trash, and this single burner simply just can't keep up. Let's see, are you connected to? Yes, exactly. So everything that is more than 10k should go into there. Okay, perfect. Yay, how fantastic. However, you can't keep up. And if you can't keep up, then how do I want to make this belt? Okay, oh, go over there, fine. And then just go a bit to, no, not over here actually. You can just continue straight ahead because there's plenty of space here, so fine. Now I'm not sure if these other thingies will be able to keep up, but we shall see. Okay, so a green wire to there and a green wire to there, please. And that can set filters. Excellent. Now we just need an inserter there. Well, actually, yeah, of course this can keep up because a belt is faster than an inserter, so everything is fine for now. And of course we're gonna need some fuel, which reminds me that we should probably change this one to also support the more fancy coal briquettes. And now let's see if you know what, if you maybe can go over here, then you should be on that side, and then we can just take the two of you and put you over there. And then which side of the belt are you on at the moment? You are on the wrong side of the belt, kind of ish. So what about if we do like this? You are no longer needed. You may go over there. Perfect. Thank you. Have some coal dust and maybe have some coke, because I don't know why I have it in my inventory. And then let's remember to actually request some coal briquettes. Minus 1500 should be enough, maybe. Very good. Then we just need to extend this belt a bit. Which might actually be a sign that we probably should have it somewhere else, but never mind. Okay. So you can go over there, you can go over there, you can maybe do like that. And you can then do like this. Very nice, and then we'll just activate you if I can turn this belt in the correct way. Thank you. And then we'll just remove these, and then we're just gonna need an input from this side to over here somewhere. Yeah, screw back, best practice. Spaghetti time! Very nice, somewhat of a spaghetti at least. So if I'm not mistaken, this should start inserting things over here once you get some inserters. Thank you! And now this might help us with our little ash problem, which actually, surprisingly enough, has become a little bit of a problem. And when I say that ash has become a bit of a problem, thank you thingies, let's take a look basically at how much ash we have. And the thing is that in LTN we are actually requesting ash, which is not that great, is it? No, it is certainly not. So that's why we're actually missing ash. And let's see. Where are we using dash? Right, now I remember. Okay. So the thing is that in the wood processing area, we are currently requesting ash for one of the wood recipes. And that's not great. So in this area, we have a little ash requester somewhere, I think. Is it this one? It is this one. So if we just stop requesting ash here and then start using the bloody fertilizer, which we already have here, that sounds like a good idea to me, doesn't it? Cannot insert, oh shit. Where do we have the fertilizer recipe? So fertilizer, 8 logs in just 10 seconds. That sounds decent. Here, take some tree seedlings. And now you're getting some fertilizer, how nice. And then I'm wondering if anyone else is also using this version of the recipe. Doesn't seem like it, because over here we have plenty of ash laying around. What? How can we be missing tailings? You gotta be kidding me. Here, change to this recipe instead. Cannot insert yada 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 yada. Filter inserter. Inventory is full. I don't see any filter inserter. What filter inserter? Probably maybe something from the robots. Okay. I need to empty out some things. That one is not needed. Thank you. Water. Water. And water. Alright. This should give us some more logs. For a while at least, until we run out of fertilizer, which brings us to our next step, expanding the fertilizer. Holy cow, suddenly we have plenty of logs here. They're even lining up now. That is nice. That is very nice. I think we found a very efficient recipe, so... Ah, tree, not logs. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yep, yep. Very well. You know what? We have 300 trees here. Oh, damn it! Alright. Sorry for sneezing in your ear. Should have warned you, but yeah. I wonder if any other YouTubers also sneeze in people's ears. If they don't, I'm okay with it. I'm happy to be the only one. Alright. Yeah, we're already running out of fertilizer. That's not great. Which brings us to our next section. Increasing the fertilizer production. And then we should be able to start with rare earth processing. So, here we have one single little fertilizer thingy. Fertilizer, and that can be made in a couple of different ways. I have done the math here a bit, and my conclusion is that the best recipe for fertilizer is either actually this one. I do want to keep this one, but I also want to add this one. Even though it's using bones and small amounts of urea, but small amounts of urea is okay because this one is using some bigger amounts of urea. And the thing is that urea is made from Sogna bacteria, and this one, like if we want to use this recipe here, which we'll probably do in case we want to avoid the side products, then we kind of need, yeah, guess what? Ammonia is made from urea, so then we're having a bit of a problem. So this one is using urea, which uses Sogna bacteria. That one is also using Sogna bacteria in the end, and this one is also Sogna bacteria. So in order to use the least Sogna bacteria as possible, I would like to use this recipe instead. Because biomass we have plenty of. Blood we have some in storage, but we might run out of it. We will see. So anyway, I would like to use this recipe a bit. Fluidized bed reactor. Give me some of those, please. And I'm thinking that we can probably set them up over here, because this area does not seem to be used that much right now. And then hopefully we can, like... I don't want a bloody rot plate. Why is my inventory so full? Because apparently I've picked up some trees. Trees are big, you know. Don't have those in your inventory. Okay. So here's one, here's two. Fertilizer. So this 10 recipe. And eventually maybe also the 5 recipe. Okay. Blood. Let's take blood from this side. And then we're gonna need 2 item inputs. 2 sets of item inputs. Okay. Biomass we're gonna need a lot of. Okay, we're probably will be using all of these belts. So 10 output as well. Okay. That's fine. How long time does it take? 5 seconds. Plenty of time. Sort of. Now, place your bets. What will be the first thing I will run out of here? My guess, blood. Where are we putting the blood at these moments, actually? It seems like it goes to... Oh, we also have Ulrich blood provider. That's neat. That's very neat, actually. It seems to only go to zinc processing. How much blood can you need? What do we need zinc for? I have no bloody clue. I really have no bloody clue, but apparently for molten zinc, I guess. And molten zinc hasn't been provided to this station for a long while. Probably though, because there's not that much of it here, so it's over here. One of these should be zinc, I believe. There it is, 17k, okay. We have some there in storage. So I guess we have enough zinc plates for now, but then the question is, oh dear, okay, yes. Zinc plates. Item provider, item reactivated stuff. At least here it does not looks like it's being consumed right now, so activated stuff makes this little thingy from it, which also makes organic solvent and stuff. So it doesn't seem to be used very much, so it's probably just backing up right now. So it should be fine-ish for... Yeah, we will see. Now, in order to split this into some decent amounts, I'm thinking that maybe I should use one of the timers, but since we actually have blood also from other places, I will actually not be doing that for now. So here, have all the blood. Biomass, that should be easy. Kind of just in a way waiting for the moment when I will run out of biomass. I kind of expect that to cause a bit of panic. 20 biomass, that's a lot. Bones and urea. Urea we have here, which we have here, which we have, okay. So please use a little splitter. And then go up here. And over here. What else? Ash and bones. So it seems like we have a bones belt over here, although it is horrifyingly empty at the moment. And ash is probably something we're gonna want to request here. Where is our item requester? Here it is. I kind of need to find a way to mass produce ash. And that's not easy, I think. Okay. Okay, Ash, you go over here. Then you go over here. And then you just go over here. So that's ash and bones and urea and biomass. Okay. Let's plug it in and see if it works. It's plugged in, it's not working. Okay. How about we use this then as an export belt, and then we'll see if this will be enough. Might want 2 of those, and then I'm gonna probably want 2 of these. Because longhand inserters are typically a little bit slower than the other inserters. Whoops, wrong place, there we go. So here, take some ash, and you take some ash. And then I'm gonna need some bones. Sorry for stealing these, I'm just borrowing them for a short period. Just to test if it works. Seems to be alright. Why am I doing that? That's stupid. That is utterly stupid. Should be enough kind of with one belt to output things on. Don't need to have 2 of them. So here we have this fertilizer condition. It seems like a good idea to have. So I will also be putting a fertilizer condition over here in a bit. Red wire goes not there, that was too far. Red wire goes from there to oh, good connect, nice. Thank you, autosave, and touch. Very good. Now, of course, we have the problem that we don't have that much bones. Where are these bones being used? They are being used here. How many do you need? Only 2 of them. 2 of those for 10 of those. That's a nice deal. Can we do anything at all? Okay, this is bone meal, right. Can we do anything at all to increase the number of bones? Do we have anything that's breaking bones here? We do actually. So that's nice, but we are massively lacking these things. Although every one of them is currently working right now, I think. Yep. So for the moment, I think I will just leave it like this and find out what will happen. Seems like a good plan. And also because I want to work on the rare earth processing. Although I'm actually not really much looking forward to this. Thank you, robots. I was thinking of just doing a few manual deliveries. I'm kind of trying to avoid doing this, but sometimes I just can't help it. Bone meal. To green science. And then we will probably even do a science delivery. Bone meal to science. Actual science to bone meal. No, just kidding. Research. Although adding just 270 of these will have basically no effect whatsoever, because these are using huge amounts. Which is horrible. But oh well. I could finish the other researches, or some of them, but I do really value this food too. Okay. I think it's time to go get my car, actually. And do some land filling over here, where we will have the rare earth processing. How is the electronics doing, by the way? Only I could open them. Thank you. What the hell? Why? Why did... You're crazy. Okay, so how do I get over there? Okay, over there. This is what happens when you try to drive manually. Kids never try to drive a train manually. What was I checking at? Oh, I was looking at electricity, but that window turned down, so I will just have to wait with that. Current research! We are researching! Yay! It looks like these combustion turbines are actually doing some work as well. They have been doing so for quite a bit. Perhaps also because these oak powered generators aren't working to full effect. But I think there's some weird kind of priority shenanigans going on there, so... Hello, car! Long time no see. Now, question is, can I avoid being hit by a train? It's been a long time since I did this. Especially when I haven't played for, like, quite a while. Uh, 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 1, 2, 3, like that, and like that. Just saving some spots for in case I need water. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, 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 vroom. In case you couldn't figure out, I haven't watched Formula 1 in many years, and I'm not very interested in watching it actually. I know some people who are, very much so, but I don't know. More? Very well. Okay, almost done. If I would be driving like this in real life, I would get very dizzy and want to step off. But luckily, this is just Factorio. How are we doing with robots over here, actually? Not great. Okay, problem for later. Now then, let's see. Artificial blood, rare earth solution, rare earth oxides. I guess we should start from this way then. So we can take the input from over here somewhere and step out of the car, essentially. This is rare earth ore. We need a yaw crusher. I'm thinking that the station will be at the top. Maybe we should start actually with building the stations. I don't really know if it's very smart actually to do like this, but because it tends to cause a lot of trains queuing up on this side. It feels better to have it there for some reason. Okay. What will I need? I will need water. I will need sulfuric acid. I will need rare earth. Well, that's something I'm producing. Okay. Organic solvents, maybe. Rare earth powder. Okay, so I'm gonna definitely want an item provider. Maybe 2, actually. Then I'm gonna need an item requester. Hopefully only 1 item requester. Then we'll go for a provider. And then we will have Um, so this is for like the rest products, and then we're gonna need 1, 2, so at least 3 fluid providers. No requesters. One, 2, 3. And then we're kind of all running out of space. Alright, let's start with this. Let's see how it goes. Most important part is definitely this one. I'm gonna need some logistic train stops. Can actually make a bunch of them. How nice. Thank you, robots. You have certainly done your job. I need to find power. I found power. Rare earth processing. Item requester. Rare earth processing. Item provider. And then let's start building something. Okay, so you are over here. That is fine. For now, as I actually have this very, very close, I will make some spaghetti. And I'm proud to do it. And when I say spaghetti, I basically just mean getting these over here. What is that? Oh, right, okay. The mine is actually in the middle of the trains, sort of. I think I will be needing some more belts later. Okay. Rare earth ores. Here we go, have an inserter. Rare earth ores, here we go, have some. Okay. So far so good. And then the usual stone. So that's done. Then we will need this ball mill. Bloop, 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 bloop. Somewhere over here. Let's not make it use more space than necessary. Here we go, have some power. Now this one is making gravel as well. So of course then I'm gonna need to separate out the gravel. Gravel separated. Next up, agitator. Now we're gonna need some organic solvent. So our first fluid requester here will need a pie tank. And a pump. Organic solvents requester. Organic solvents. How about setting you to 30k? I think that's the usual number I use. We already have a delivery. Hopefully we'll get the pump back online in time. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Thank you. Okay, next up, let's see. So organic solvents should come right into this thing. And then of course we're gonna need some inserters to take these items. This one can actually be a provider fresh. No, actually not. Don't think we need a provider threshold there. Very well, we have organic solvents. How nice. So organic solvent and rare earth dust, that is these things, will together make rare earth, mud and iron ore. That's interesting. Iron ore. Hermione. Oh, splitter. So I want to get rid of the iron ore, which we can get rid of here. And then next up is the FTS reactor, and here it looks like we're gonna need some steam. Yes, we're gonna need some steam. That is interesting. And this steam needs some water. Or yeah, we will wait. No, we will need water and we will produce steam. That's interesting. Okay. I think there's only one thing to do about this, and that is to set up a pie tank. Here we go. And fill this up with some water. Loop, 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 loop. Oh, come on. That is some water. And then I think we're gonna need to move you a little bit. So here's the item thing coming. Then we have fluid. How on earth is this supposed to work? So you're gonna produce rare earth mud. Wait, you are also producing rare earth mud. Rare earth dust. Okay, so this actually should go over here somewhere. Right, now I remember. Right, because you are the one producing rich dust and you are the one producing iron ore. Okay. Somehow I think that the iron ore is not as important. But okay, so we will probably maybe need some more space for this, actually. Or will we? It's possible to accomplish. It will not look very nice. I will need a cooling tower. Let's build it like this for now. Let's see what happens later. Okay, loop, loop, and loop. And loop. So we're gonna need sulfuric acid, that's for sure. That is actually very much for sure, because you are not the only thing here requiring sulfuric acid. Which means that we can set up the next thing. Sulfuric acid requester. Very well. Sulfuric acid. 30k, please. Oops. 30k. And one more pump. There we go. Sulfuric acid on its way. We have a pump. Okay, sulfuric acid needs to go in here. Thank you. So what are you producing? You are producing rare earth, mud, sand, and rich dust. Okay. Okay. You are not producing items, you are not producing items. Why do I have a splitter? I don't need a splitter here. I just need to get rid of these products, essentially. That is all. Okay. Here we have this thing. Should go in there, and then it should go up here to our water thing. Rare earth mud, of course. Rare earth mud, that's this one. Okay, it's fully fixed. Tailings and rare earth slurry. Rare earth mud, sulfuric acid. Okay, told you something else needed sulfuric acid. How about there? how on... For fluids, this is some very stupid connections. I don't like these connections at all. But okay. I guess we'll just have to live with it. What a mess. Rare earth slurry and tailings. Now, do I actually care about the tailings? It feels like everything is giving me tailings these days. Tailings, that's a fluid, that's a sinkhole. And then fluid separator, and then I'm gonna need ammonia. How fun. I'm not even sure if I have any ammonia in LTN, because the thing is that ammonia is built only from urea, but there are of course other ways to get it as well. So it would actually make sense to have ammonia requester. Rare earth slurry, that's easy. So I thought. And ammonia. Okay. Very well. I guess we will set up ammonia over here then. 2 pumps. And ammonia requester. And then it will actually give us some uranium ore. That's interesting. This is the first time I'm producing uranium ore, I believe. Okay. So how about you just go over here somewhere? And then I'm gonna need more belts. All right. Ammonia. Come on. Off by 1 errors all the time. Yay! That gives us rare earth solution. Then the next step is to make that into rare earth oxides, which has a couple of different options. It has 3 different options. All of them are producing some side products. Cyanic acid, that's not something we have here right now, so I'm thinking I can just start with this simple version. 10 rare earth concentrate, 10 rare earth concentrate, and 10 rare earth concentrate. Ten rare earth concentrates and 6 iron oxide. Or oh, this one is using less. Okay, that's nice. This one is actually using less rare earth solution. So of course we're gonna want to use this one. And I say this of course until we run out of sulfuric acid. Then of course we would like to use something else. Anyways, we only have like 2 more machines to build here. That's nice. So here we have rare earth solution, which we should put into an evaporator. That's not how you rotate things. Not sure why I'm taking this path, but I feel like in this moment, why not? Ah, that's the wrong rare earth. Rare earth concentrates. Copper plates. Rare earth solution. Oh, nice. This produces 20 at a time. That's nice. Sulfuric acid. And of course I connected this to the sulfuric acid input. And again, weird inputs. I prefer when all the inputs are on one side instead of many sides. Now I realize that I actually might want to move this one step more to the right. Because 3 is the magic number. So usually I aim to have 3 spaces available in between things. Which I will have now, because that's the size a robot board takes. Rare earth concentrate, rare earth solution, sulfuric acid. So, sulfuric acid, how about that? Actually have some of it here, so look, here we go. And then you just need some power. Now, why are we not getting any rare earth solution? Because we still don't have any ammonia. We also don't... Oh. I also haven't done anything about the tailings. Where's my sinkhole? Look at how much emptier our inventory is suddenly when we actually place these things. Okay. Small briefing and water break. Okay. I'm gonna need ammonia. And then I'm gonna need solid separator, it seems. And then this one is okay. So rare earth concentrate should go over here. The rest should go to the left. Because the rest are just byproducts. Which honestly isn't that much of a just, it's pretty nice byproducts, some of them. Rare earth concentrates, rare earth oxides, and yeah, okay, here in this case I might as well just put everything back. With the little caveat that in case we have wire, red wire, red wire. Red wire. Electric pole, electric pole. Electric pole. Okay, maybe I don't need to say anything that I'm putting it down. Rare earth oxides. If that is less than 0, then we don't need to output anything. But at the moment, it's minus 2000. Well, if it's less than 0, then we do need to output something. Okay. Actually, minus 4000. Or something. Great! That wasn't so hard, was it? Now I'm just gonna need that ammonia. Which leads me to my train, which is not parked here. It's parked somewhere else. We are getting food research progress. That's nice. Where is my car? Where is my train? Where is anything really? Okay, here is the train. That is easy to move. Thank you, train. So then we need to fix this ammonia thing. Or if we happen to find some urea, then we can just chemical plants, take a chemical plant and just start producing a little bit just to get like a little proof of concept that everything is working. That's a very big if, it seems. Well, here we have some at least. How are you doing? You seem to be doing pretty decently actually, which is very nice. So I'm thinking I can limit you quite a bit. Ash is doing pretty good, that's nice. How are we doing with these fertilizers? We seem to be missing bones, but we have at least some of them over there, so that's nice. How are we doing with this? That's interesting. Okay. I guess we're doing pretty fine with these. Oh, am I still making... No. I'm not. Exactly, because these petri dishes are just a Kickstarter thing. Very well. So, ammonia. How can it be that we're actually missing manure? That is not great. Not great at all. But that does indeed seem to be the case at the moment. For once, we actually have Sogna bacteria. I think I'm gonna need like plenty more urea production because right now I think there's like so many different things requiring this. It would be nice if there was a more ways to make wastewater. You can actually use tailings to get wastewater. Although it will also produce a whole bunch of other things. Which can maybe be nice. But I have a feeling like there's not that many good recipes here essentially. Which kind of fish recipe am I using right now? I think I'm using this pretty slow one. Although this was even slower. Although that gives a bit more. 2125. Okay. So much enriched biomass. But yeah, there's basically no way whatsoever to just produce wastewater, which kind of makes sense. So I guess that's something that I will want to just make somewhere and then just output somewhere and then just make urea from the results of it. Or whatever I want to do with it. But I do need more manure and stuff. How are our Ulrichs doing and everything? Seems like production is up and running here without a problem. How are we doing over here? Production is up and running, no problems. Except for the fact that I haven't added these there. Yeah, okay. This thing is currently not very scalable at all whatsoever. It's horribly placed there. Yeah, that's starting to become an issue. We will just have to figure out what to do with that at some point. Do I have space to create a little... You know what? Not really, actually. It's hard to place these production for ammonia up here because there's only so much space to export things. Hello robots, yes, you may come visit me please, thank you. So it kind of leaves me with the option of going back to where I came from and actually producing urea over here. No, not urea, but producing the other thing. Bloods, liquid manure, Sogna bacteria, and some disabled recipes that are just not existent here. I think blood can be used for many other good things, so I would like to avoid that. Wastewater, sure. So, urea. I guess that's something we can request here then. Dit. Don't have that much, so 1,500. Dit. Chemical plant. Ammonia. And here, have some. These are for you. Here we go. Okay, inserter is working. Good. Small pie tank? Maybe? Or actually not. I don't know. Or yes. And then we'll need to find a way through this mess to actually put it in. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Is this one free? Nope. Well, it is until there. But this one might be useful. So let's put it here. Where do I want it? I would like to have it over here. Say hi to our first production of rare earth solution and possibly uranium ore. Nope, no uranium. Better luck next time. How about now? Nope. And say hello to rare earth concentrate. Okay, how about now? Or now? Nope. Very well. But at least we are going to get some rare earth oxides. Now, what will we do with this? I bloody hell have no clue. Actually, no, I do have a clue. We're gonna need it to use to make artificial blood, which we will need to kickstart a couple of things. Especially with regards to animals and things. So, artificial blood. And artificial blood also leads us one step closer to good alien sample, I think. Maybe? Corlex. No, Corlex is actually... Oh yeah, it brings us closer to Corlex too. Good alien samples. Ah, it brings us closer to Corlex, which brings us closer to the other thing. Okay, so remain fluent cobalt fluoride. Okay, so I guess this is the thing, cobalt fluoride. That is indeed a thing. And then we're gonna need decaline, which seems surprisingly easy. When I say surprisingly easy, I mean that we already have all the ingredients. We just don't have it done at one space. Okay, so then there's also the albumin, which also looks surprisingly easy. So what's the catch? I don't know. Maybe actually in the next episode we will be able to produce that. Okay, so for now I'm gonna go to the mall and then I will just probably do a bit of fast forwarding and then we will see what happens. Maybe we'll even get some research progress. Highly unlikely. I'm sure we probably have some problem somewhere. I just don't know where yet. So hello robots, please fill me up and thank you for watching and see you again in the next episode.